Hi, how are you? Luke Wilkerson here from Wise Auto Sales, and this, is a beautiful white 2016 BMW 328i here for $16,900, and this one comes in at 34,000 miles, or has 34,000 miles, excuse me. Let's take a look. So as you can see, excuse the pine needle on it, we have this beautiful white paint which contrasts really well with these nice gloss black BMW rims here, which are wrapped in these nice Continental tires, as you can see here. One thing that we also notice here are these nice carbon fiber wrapped mirrors, which look really nice, and they're actually folding mirrors. If I push this button right here on the interior, you can fold them, so that way nobody crashes into your beautiful mirrors. Push it again and the mirrors will go back out. And coming back here, you will notice a dual exhaust system for the 2-liter twin turbo 4-cylinder engine. Opening up, you will notice a nice amount of trunk space back here, and if you lift this up, you have an underfloor storage and a cargo net. Just gonna close this real quick. No backup camera on this vehicle, but you do have this beautiful carbon fiber rear wing, which is nice. Fuel doors on the right side of this BMW, and let's take a look at the rear seats. Opening up and climbing on in, you will notice this beautiful clean white interior here, which is very nice for sure. You have a traditional cigarette style outlet back here as well. Fold this down, center cup holders, which is nice. Love the mechanism on this too, it's just so satisfying. Anyway, let's go take a look at the front seats. Also love the wood trim and the door handles on this vehicle. Really nice. Take a look at the front. Opening up and looking inside, you will immediately notice this beautiful interior again. You even have things like thigh support right here, which is retractable. Absolutely love that feature. Makes it super comfortable on your legs. I always prefer it all the way back, but let's fire up the 2-liter 4-cylinder. And as you can see, starts right up as it should. Climate control is super generous and quiet in this vehicle. You even have things like efficient dynamics over here. I'm just gonna lower that a little bit. Right here, it shows your driving modes and MPG in each driving mode, but you can go through so many different things in this vehicle. This is your main menu right here for multimedia, things like that. You have your navigation, and you can just view your map, which is nice. You can zoom in and out at Wise Auto Sales right here in Magnolia, Texas, for example. And go back here, you can go to right here into vehicle info, and if you go to vehicle status, it shows your tire pressures. You have to start driving, of course, for them to do that kind of things, but you can do sport displays as well. And if I just switch the driving mode, because I don't really want to rev it in comfort mode, sport oriented settings, if I rev it, and as you can see, it shows where our peak pound-feet and power torque were as I revved it. Again, vehicle status, you can do things like measure engine oil level. So this is really cool. Measurement only possible while engine is at operating temperature. So that's really cool. You can measure exactly, and it says right there, engine oil level okay. So that's brilliant. You can actually do that from inside the vehicle, so you don't really have to like go out and just check for yourself. That's really nice that it's all computer oriented in this vehicle. Right here you have a nice digital gauge cluster. As you can see, we have exactly 34,100 miles on this vehicle. Just going to switch it back to comfort drive mode there. And as you can see, whenever I switch the drive modes, it shows up in the display right there. The display isn't really configurable, but if I push this BC button, it will show you different things, such as your average MPG, current MPG, average miles per hour, and just a blank screen, and it shows your temperature as well. And you have your trip right there. And if I push and hold, I believe it resets the trip. Yep. You also have a sunroof. Go ahead and open that. Wind deflector pops up, really nice as well. And nice lights in this vehicle, have a nice animation when they're turning on as well. Gonna go ahead and close that sunroof, full automatic. Oh wait, no, it's that button to reset the trip. I was blinking, but very nice car. And if you guys like, oh, one thing to mention as well, the paddle shifters. So if I go ahead and go into drive, and then, or I could just hit a paddle and then I'm automatically in paddle mode. Then if I go into here, then back out, then that's how you, or you could just, if you're in manual, just hold the right paddle and then it could go back into drive. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys liked it, make sure to check this BMW out in the description below. Have a good one.